Welcome Millhouse family. I'm going to take you through this week's meal. This week we are doing a creamy pesto pasta with roasted tomatoes and Parmesan cheese. And then we're also going to be doing a romaine salad with carrots, cucumbers, and peppers, and a house-made Italian vinaigrette. Let's get started. For the salad, we have our romaine that's ready to go, cut and ready in the bowl. We also have our peppers and carrots. We'll go ahead and add those to the romaine. We've got our dressing, so the Italian dressing or vinaigrette. It does have some fresh basil and parsley in there. We'll give that a little bit of a shake. And then we'll add that to our salad. And then you're getting in your bag this week some whole avocados, and I'll show you how to get those ready here in just a second. For now, we will get our greens mixed up. We'll get those into our bowl. And we are going to, for the avocado, I like to make sure that the pit is removed. And then with your knife, you're just going to cut right down the middle gently. So obviously you don't want to cut through and hit your hand, but you're going to hit just where you hit the pit. And then from there, I try to make sure it's dead center as best I can. From there, we're just going to rotate it gently around. I'll move it just a little bit. And if it's done well, doesn't always work this way, you'll come right back to that initial cut where you were. And then from there, you should be able to just twist it to get it out. And then just a quick light, again, be careful with your fingers, but I give it a quick light tap with the knife just to capture the pit and twist it out. And then I'll just pop that off. So we'll do that with our other avocado. We can get rid of those pits. And then I like to cut it in the avocado itself. You can take a spoon and scoop it out and cut it. I'll show you both ways. So if you're doing it inside, I just lightly cut 4 lines or 3 lines to make 4 slices. And then I'll just come back through and essentially just do dices. So that's one way. The other way, you can take this and just gently go around the edge. And on a ripe avocado, you should be able to get the whole thing out pretty easily. Get everything out of there. And then from here, you can go just like a dice. Whatever way you feel most comfortable is great. And we'll put our avocado around the edge of our salad. And if you've done it this way, then you can just kind of go back through and scoop it out. And you got your diced avocado ready. And there we go. You have your romaine salad with carrots, peppers, avocado, and house-made Italian dressing. For the pasta, we have a pan. I'm using a non-stick pan over medium-ish heat. And we're going to add our pesto cream. I'm going to use a spatula, a rubber scraper to get all that out. And then I'm going to add our pasta. We'll break that up a little bit so that it can heat evenly. We are going to let this sit at medium heat. It's going to start to simmer and thicken up a little bit. At that point, we'll add our tomatoes. We'll come back and check on it in just a minute. So the pasta's been cooking, heating up now for a few minutes. We're starting to see some simmering. The sauce itself is thickening up. I want to give it a little more time to heat, but we are going to add the tomatoes right now. We want that sauce to heat up. We want those to heat with the sauce as well. And just due to how it's thickening right now, I'm going to add just a little bit of water. And that will buy us a little more time to get everything else heated all the way through. But this is looking great. We will continue to let that heat up. We'll make sure the noodles are warm. We will come back and check on it in just a minute, and then we can get it plated up. The pasta's been cooking for a few more minutes now, and as we can see, it's starting to thicken up again. The pasta itself, it's releasing a lot of steam when I'm stirring it. That tells me that it's got a heat in it. It's ready to go. And the noodles themselves are nice and soft. So those two things are letting me know that we are ready to plate up. So we will go ahead and get ready. We'll come back and I'll show you how to plate it up. Okay, now that we got our pasta nice and warm, we're gonna do one last step before we plate. I'm gonna give it a taste. So we'll stir it around, make sure you got some of the sauce. And that is good, but I think just a touch more salt and pepper. You can adjust to your taste. So we'll give that a quick toss, get that stirred in. And now we are ready to get plated up. So we've got our bowl. We'll get a nice, good tongue full of the noodles and give them a twist to get some height. We'll do that again. Keep doing that to get all our noodles in there. That'll help us get some tomatoes on top. There's a little bit of extra sauce in the container, so you don't necessarily have to use it all. If you want a little less sauce, that's fine. Okay. And then, of course, we do have some grated Parmesan, so we're gonna do that a little bit around. And you have some extra at the table. You're welcome, obviously, to put some extra chili flakes if you have some around, or to garnish if you'd like as well. There we have our linguine with pesto cream sauce, roasted tomatoes, and grated Parmesan.